Hey guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. Now in today's video, we are going to be talking about the best swing trading strategy to turn $100 into over $1,000. We're going to be talking about what I've done in the past to grow small accounts, how I've grown several accounts. So I hope you guys all enjoy it. If you do, hit that like button, subscribe. And if you guys want to learn more about trading and swing trading in the market, check out our school. It's awesome. We have private live streams, quizzes, we have lectures, we have hours of videos, we have private live streams. It's an 8-week course that you guys have lifetime access to. It's like a college class with a final exam. So if you want to check it out down below, and you guys can get 51% off by using code TRADER. Code TRADER, check it out down below. And guys, let's jump into this. So if this is your first video on trying to grow a small account, there's a couple of things you need to understand. The first thing is trading is not easy. We're going to be talking about a strategy today that works extremely well, but just with anything, you have to put in the time to learn the strategy. We're going to show you examples. We're going to show you exactly what I do. So stay tuned for that. But more importantly, trading requires education. It requires skill. It's just like any other job, a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer. It takes years of practice and hard work. So guys, if you're watching this and you're first starting trading, focus on paper trading to practice using simulated money. Then after you guys do that for 6 months to a year and investing into education, reviewing your trades, then start small. Start with that $100 account and try to be consistent and grow it. If you guys are profitable with a $100 account, you can be profitable with a $1,000 account. It's not about trying to turn these $100 into $1,000 in 30 days. It just requires good risk management. It requires understanding that small base hits compounded over time. Small consistent wins is way better than trying to hit home runs. It's just like in baseball. If you swing for the fences, you're going to strike out or hit a pop fly. You have to focus on those base hits. And yeah, when you swing for those base hits, occasionally you get a hold of one, and that's just like trading. So let's talk about the best approach. The first thing that you guys actually need is a good broker that offers good charting and indicators. The broker I use and would recommend is Moomoo. I'll put a link to them down below. They're great. They offer that paper trading. They offer AI tools. They offer fraction shares to start that process of learning to trade for a small amount of money. So check them out down below. And you guys can get up to 20 free stock just by signing up. So sign up with them. All right, after you do that, what's the best approach? So the first thing you have to do after you download it and all that stuff is find good trends. Trends, in my opinion, are probably the best thing a trader can use to make money. A lot of people think that you find a stock on a downward trend and you buy it at a cheap price and then it will magically turn around and go up, when that's not the case with trading or investing. It's always better to find a stock on an upward trend that's sold off down to a recent support level. So what is that recent support level? So with a stock like OBDC here, one of the things that we look at is basic trend lines. You guys can see this red line here has great tendencies of getting support. So yesterday that stock sold off down to that point. Now the thing about this is just off this play here, let's go ahead and break this down. If we were to enter on that trend line, keep our stop loss about 2% for a possible push up to highs, is about a 3-to-1 risk and reward, which is honestly really, really good. So if you're trying to grow that small account here, if you guys were starting out with $100 and you found a stock like this that just say 50 times over the course of a year, risking that 2% with a 3-to-1 risk and reward, imagine you guys were 50-50 on your trades. It's very possible to double your account, to turn 200 or 100 into 200. Now, obviously, if you're really good, and your win rate's like 75%, obviously this is where you can get that turnaround and being very, very consistent and hitting that $100 to $1,000. This is why good risk management is important, all that good stuff. But you don't just base a trade based off of this trend line. You also want to look at other indicators. You want to look at another indicator called the RSI, which is the relative strength index, and it was trading for near and around a 38. The last time it was trading for a 38 was back in this range where we saw this good move. Previous to that was back in here where we saw this good move, and so on and so on. So using several indicators to your advantage is very, very important. Now, do you place the trade? No, you want to look at a lower time frame. I use the hourly or even the 2 hourly and occasionally the 4 hourly chart to find out breakouts. So even if we looked at the 30-minute, you want to just look at a lower time frame to find the breakout approach. So you guys can see here, looking at that 30-minute, you guys can see just this general downward trend in the price. Now, each and every time it hits this, we just have natural tendencies of getting selling pressure. So what you do is you set an alert right above this, and this is where you would enter. It would be on this breakout here, entering on that breakout, keeping your stop loss just below this for a possible push up to that same resistance zone, which would be all the way up here. That's the best approach for this, and this is what I've done in the past, and we actually just got in on this position on this breakout, and it's already performing very, very well. So, now here as we look at other time frames here, very similar approach. We're just continuing to hold, and as the stock continues to climb, we're going to move our stop loss up and up and up. That's called a trailing stop loss. So turning $100 into $1,000 is 100% doable, but don't expect it to happen overnight. I think the best approach is to just be consistent and don't even worry about the dollar amount. Just be consistent with small base hits and money will follow, and I think that's the best approach for beginners. So I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask down below. And guys, check out our school, Code Trader, for 51% off. I'll see you guys in there, and take care.